Alright, what's up guys, SHAFERCONTENTS here. Welcome back to some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Really quick, I just want to thank each and every one of you for all the likes, comments, support. You guys are truly amazing. You do mean the world to me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let's jump right back in. Come on, butt. Where you at? Come on, buddy boy. Come on. I wonder if I can get like a bath. Got blood all over him. Might need a bath. Oh shit, I might need a bath. And draw this. Face. Still with me? If I see any... Ah. Wow. If we see any rabbits, we should be able to make mud go after. How we go about that, I'm not sure. Oh, this is the hunter's house. While he's here. You want a bath too, Mutt? Oh, you did get a bath. Look at you. Okay, so when I bathe, he bathes. Nice. I need to find a blacksmith, which I'm heading to one right now. This mission's need to sell a bunch of shit, hopefully buy a horse. How much a cheap horse would be, but I gotta get something. Case. There should be a hair around. Because we can't hunt deer or pigs. But wolves and hares, free game. Which I guess we could probably hunt deer and shit, sell them on the low. That's what I did in the first one. There was a butcher that would sell them, or buy them from you. Yes.
Oh, you pooch.
Huh? Talk to my dog, weirdo. Kill the mice. Yeah.
Search.
Where do we go? Where do we... What'd you find? Alright, come on, buddy boy.
Heal.
My phone just silent while I'm recording. 1 second. Alright. Hot chocolate.
You have a kind master, hey, doggy?
He does. He does indeed. Oh, wait. Blacksmith. Yeah, blacksmith. It's huge. Sell. Add. Add. I'm just gonna sell all this. That. That. Ooh.
Worried about the price.
But of course.
Give me 350.
How's this?
That sounds really interesting. Lower your price a little more, and I'll be satisfied.
So he went to 335. Hey,
And it looked like we'd never agree.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
okay. Now. I don't really want to repair any. What? Battle longsword. Knights. What's the difference? 46. Okay, so this one's better. It's cheaper. So you can rock polearms. And a dagger. Let's do a... I don't have enough agility.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then, eh?
Sorry.
What would you like?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. Go over to the anvil and let's get started. Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. Works better. You can tell the temperature by the colour, but you won't be able to tell when it's on fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
Okay.
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times.
Okay.
See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other.
Okay, for best results during piece of hammer. Okay.
Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Here.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
The closer you are to completion, the closer the shape of the piece. Keep forging until it cools off.
Hurry up now. It's cooling and you're not doing anything. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Hear that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Sparks are flying. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hear you go, you've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
I don't want to put the squeeze on you, but when are you going to pay me back?
Nice.
I know. It's always on my mind. I promise you'll have it back this time next
I mean, it's a quality sword.
Right.
Not bad.
Let's have a look.
I don't think you can fail that though. To be
Very
honest.
nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you could sell them, though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house, there are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them.
Okay.
You go in and you can put your things...
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. You're pretty good at swords. But what the locals really need is... Right,
Axes and horseshoes.
here are some simple drawings. You can get down to...
Just like that?
Sacre, lad. I chose you to take care of these smaller jobs. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll...
Sweet. Okay, so did it give me like a blueprint or something? Spectacles, mead, bandit map. Ah, learn. Cool. Sick. Bam. Oh, this game is so fucking cool. This might be a blacksmithing episode. Don't worry, Mutt. I'll feed you after this axe.
And to you.
Well, I'm about halfway done.
No, I don't care for gossip. Nor do I, but it's important. I'm not interested. This is about money. What? Go on then. He wants to fleece us again. Damn it. That's just what we need. Exactly. We'll have to talk to the others this evening and decide what to do. It can't go on like this.
Now she's taking shape.
This is almost done. Now I just have to temper it.
This is a good one. Quality. Nice. Mutt, where you at, buddy?
Heel.
Ah, deal.
Here, Mutt.
Me feed that little fella. Now let's make a horseshoe. I've actually hammered horseshoes in real life. They did not look like. Makes sense, our new stick and stuff. Oh, I can move this anywhere. Okay. Now. Oops. God damn it. The horseshoes are harder because you're not just going one way. You kind of gotta go every direction. If I knew where I was gonna hit.
This will take a bit longer.
Good doggy. Good boy.
It needs heat. It's cold.
This boat. Horseshoes are definitely a pain in the ass. It's crazy. You figure they.
bit more, and I'll be done. I should do it more evenly. And that's it.
I can do it. I just have to do it slower. Line up the hammer before I strike, I guess. That's a thick ass horseshoe. Farmer's horseshoe. Okay. Where are
You
we?
shouldn't be walking around in the dark.
Alright. Did you say I had a bed in here? Somewhere? Oh, right here. No. Here? Yeah, right here. Sleep and sit. Go to 7.
Silly doggy.
Get up. Feed my boy.
Here, mutt.
There you go. Let's make a X. Everybody's awake. Look at that.
Damn weather.
What are you so mad about? I'm usually good. Let's throw this back in the fire.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What are you mad about? Did I overheat it?
Pissing down rain again.
You have a kind mouth.
What are you here for, friend?
What do you mean?
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semin, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semin and find out what the bloody hell happened.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semin's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look.
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no...
Those two hands of yours,
Can't tell you much. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long.
were they suspicious?
No, they worked hard.
Okay.
All right,
Go ahead. And if you find that pet...
gladly. There's a couple more things I'd like to...
Ask away.
Thanks. I heard you could teach...
It can be done, but it doesn't come free. What is this about?
Show me what you can do with a hammer.
Fine, but it'll take some time.
I went past your garden the other day, and that dog of yours was going mad, barking and growling at me like I was a stranger.
I'm still not really sure of my...
Why not? Why don't you forge me another hunting sword?
Yeah.
Let's see what you... See you later. Get to it. I want to see how you'll fare.
I didn't mean to
Furnace
do
is
this.
cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things.
I was
like
hoping he'd
swords, are
teach
too
me
long to
something
fire.
else.
You have to heat it up. a bit like, try poking it around for a bit.
Yeah.
Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever
The whole
above it.
tutorial again.
Works better.
Okay, had to go through his whole spiel again. Fortunate. Now let's see. I'll have a bear.
God.
Will you buy any of the stuff I made?
Nothing suits your fancy, eh?
Is there a farmer here, by chance? Yeah. So now I need to go to Samin, which that was. Oh my god, I haven't been there yet. Let's go. Silov. Stop and fight, baby.
Prepare to fight.
What's up then? I got a dog with me now, stupid.
Enough. Leave me, you
No.
fucker.
Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Take his money too. What? What?
Come here.
Come here, little fella. Alright, I guess I can't talk to that person. I want to see how this works. Spin the grindstone where the sparks are flying off the blade is a sign that you're sharpening correctly. There's smoke, you're destroying the weapon. Okay. The pedal.
All done.
That fix. Hey! So we can fix her. Cool. Love that. Good looking.
I need something to eat.
Why not? Hungry. Do I have any food that's not bad? So these are both bad. Some walnuts and some bread.
I went past your garden the other day, and that dog of yours was
That dog of yours.
going mad.
Run this way.
Growling at me like I was a stranger.
First. You. And I thought that was a bear. But it was a cow.
Here, Mutt.
Good boy. I don't know why I can't talk. It's fine, I guess. His affection level is.
killed by the dog. Someone must have mistreated the animal so badly it died.
What the fuck? Yo, show me where they're at. Ow! Where's that? I can't see him in this grass.
Come here!
I would have shot if I thought that was a stray, but it didn't. It looked like everybody else's. What might you do?
Where are you heading, laddie?
I need to get to Semine. Why?
Then you're headed in the opposite direction of that cursed barn.
What barn?
There's an old abandoned barn not far from here. Some vagabond has camped there. On the booze from morning till night. Right nuisance he is. I've tried to have a word, but the bastard came at me with an axe. That's why I warn passers-by, so they don't come to no harm. God only knows what that bloke might do.
Thanks.
Wandering drunk? This guy? You can go there later. Probably can't swim with all this shit on. I don't think you can swim in general. What's that? Oh, that's the...
Good
Hello.
to see you. God be with you.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey, you alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should
Don't
have
touch
seen
me.
him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
What
Me?
are you talking to?
No, I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you frae.
Okay.
You speak our language, do you not?
Hit him with that fucking pot, dude.
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Okay. That's your ass there, homeboy.
I'll get you.
Rip that fucking mustache off your face.
Fucking hell!
What's up, then? Do it, pussy.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp,
Hell
fucker!
you. Isn't Cam fun?
Ha!
Ah.
Unbelievable! Best is gum. The madman. Why'd he do it?
Slap in the gob.
I'm gonna get put in the stockade.
Come on. Oh, you wee bastard!
What in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that, Wayne?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
sir.
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir.
I don't have a horse, though.
So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No. That's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
got a stud farm here, don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horses. But you're in luck. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
Nope.
No, that's all.
That we should. But it's getting pretty late. We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of...
Okay. So let's go eat. Excuse me. Is this the kitchen? Yep. How's my nourishment looking? 81. Alright, so that's good. Alright. Now, a horse. Wait, who the hell did he say get a horse from? By the hired hand. Huh? I don't remember what he said. Shit. I wonder if he'll tell me. Nope, that's not him. Where the hell did he go? Probably can't go up there. I'll probably get in trouble. Alright, to hell with it. I'll just head to town. So, town should be out this way. This is the hired hand. Where are you? Ah, hello.
Wait, that's my Pebbles.
My girl! I thought they killed you down by that pond.
That's my horse.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Hey. What are you doing with my horse here, dickhead?
Good afternoon. That grey horse you have grazing here is mine. What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
What the fuck?
She's my horse. I rode in on her from Ratai, in the retinue that was attacked down by the pond.
Right. You happen to need a new horse, and this one just happens to be the one you already own. Does it have your brand? It does not, so you are out of luck.
Look, you know they attacked an entourage by that pond, right?
I heard about it. That news spread through the land like wildfire.
And the one who sold it to you told you he found it by the pond, right?
Well, he did, aye.
So it's not entirely impossible she belonged to me.
Maybe not impossible, but I paid for her.
Aye, but just a few groschen. You said so yourself. Wouldn't you rather be in the good graces of someone who might have been part of that expedition?
Maybe so. All right, I'll give her to you. But you owe me one. Go and get her. If she remembers you, she might even come when you whistle for her.
Get swindled, nerd.
Safe travels.
I found a dead horse not far from the keep. Are you missing any?
Aye, I sure am. Damn it. Such a fine dun he was.
Aye. That sounds like the one I found.
The groom said he bolted a few days ago.
Is that what he told you? Because someone tormented that horse to death.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
The bastard. I'll have him whipped like a cur, and he'll never set foot here again. And thank you. Here's something for your trouble. And I'll also teach you something about horses. Because you clearly care about the noble animals.
Thank you.
Right. Oh, I can't. Okay.
I'd like my horse bed.
As you wish, but it will take...
Fuck that!
Change my mind.
Pebbles! Ugh. Wait. Where do I buy, like, a saddle and stuff?
There now.
Good horse. Well, I guess we can go... What time is it? Okay, yeah. We can go sleep. I don't remember where he said I could sleep. Nope. This is the kitchen area.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
I'd like to...
Wouldn't we all, lad?
Well...
Son. Anyways, you're Radovan's hand, ain't ya? He'll be... Stick with him.
Okay,
I'll get going.
so I can't sleep here. Can I go up here? That looks too fancy. I don't know if I could sleep here, but I'm gonna try it. Yep, I knew it.
Now I'll show you. You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything.
Yeah.
All right, I'll...
Now show me what you've got.
All right.
All right, then. In that case, an indulgence will suffice.
That's fine.
Excuse me.
You pay 12 at the inn anyway. So. The hell with it.
I'm sorry.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Moskovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son.
Yep.
Moskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies.
They started on young Henry as soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry
No.
here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
Yeah.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
Okay.
Right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Sir John Sameen. Wait, isn't he... His daughter is getting married, right? I think. Can you guys pick it the hell up, though? We're on horses. Finally get my horse back. We're still walking slow as shit.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
Okay.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. A sword belongs in noble hands. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
What the f... Alright.
So, young'un, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it.
Do I ever gotta beat this old man's ass?
Fucking hell!
Punk. This old man's got some skills. Bitch. This is just rude at this point. Wait.
Take that!
Ow! Listen up, you old bastard.
Henry, come here. What do you say, son?
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young'un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's put this on there. Now the gnarly, so it's 55. I think I'm gonna stick with my sword, but thanks anyways. Ah, shit. Straw. This, I guess. Oh, I can move it to my horse. Let's go, you old coot.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call
No
it
thanks.
the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Oh, I wish these guys would pick it up.
What a cheap old man.
I gotta hurry and send a text, my fault. Okay.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
Yes, sir.
Not a word about me. Are we clear?
Yes.
As you wish, sir.
This is the market. Yes, 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 yes. Market, market. Yo. Let me Sell those. Shit doesn't really sell well at the market, but it's fine. I just need to get this shit off my back. Oh, I do have a saddle and stuff. Okay. Let's get rid of all this because it's bad. Let's give you that, that. You can't have any of this other stuff. Okay. Now let's see what I can buy from you. Food, bandages, or potions. Nah, I don't really care about that. I will buy all of these. And all of these. Guess I'll buy these 3 for the doggo. Buy one of those. Okay.
Word about the price.
Natürlich, kein Problem. Why? You'll convince me with that price? Du wirst sicher zufrieden
Sweet.
sein. Bis bald.
So I just got it all for free. Well, not for free, but I didn't have to spend any money. Which is huge. Feed you. There you go. Now, I need to go to the J? No. The J's that. So, I don't know why I washed myself. I would like some new armor though. My armor's all broke. Guard commander. You're not paying shit. What do you have? Ooh. Spearman training? Nah.
Take care then. What do you need, my friend?
Do you know where to get
As the
armor?
local scribe, you know a lot of things, right?
I'd say so. In this province, not a square...
Right. So,
Depends on what your...
no, don't worry.
Armor? Well, unless you want to join von Burgau's retinue, but try Radovan, the blacksmith in Tachon. Aha. So, the good man is a connoisseur, eh? And how would Prince Brunswick's armor suit you?
Whose armor?
What?
Oh, it's just a local legend.
What legend?
It's... There are actually 2 legends. Why are you so...
That may be true. I might be only in a...
Well, that is pretty wise of... In short, they... I don't believe...
Okay. Let's just skip through this.
You just...
Brunswick...
Could you...
Well, Brunswick, so he... You may earn it still, but...
Then what happened?
Brun over and so after so...
Well...
Brun and from except...
I had a feeling this was going to be a long story, so...
I think...
And as a reward, only specific, of course, it looked like...
Well...
Lord, it said, or...
And you...
but I cert to you...
Then how...
Wait, I've got to take past the... And...
The crone... Well...
Hold on, sir, I'm not here, and now...
Okay.
What do you want, you yokel? But make it quick.
Alright, go fuck yourself. Hey you, where's your boss? Nope, can't go there. Hired hand. He should be in there, right? What the fuck? I fought them the entire last game, those scums.
I came to apologize for the fight that me and Lord Capon started. If we caused any damages...
You've served your penance by carrying them sacks, and I'm sure you won't forget about the stock. If you want to help me out, though, there's a group of humans at the table over there.
Should I kick them out?
No, a guest's a guest, and coins...
All right.
You'll manage, but be quick about it, and not...
No more fighting, got it.
What do you have for...
What do you got here, lady? Wait, how much is this? 2? I'll take that. Wait. Oh, that's poison.
I should go back. Otherwise, Lord Semine and the captain will leave me behind.
Where the fuck is he, though? This is him. I'm gonna be so sad. It is. I'm a fucking idiot. What? I couldn't find him, man.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Wait, what? Wait until Lord Smeen and Gnarly return. No. Of course, he's right here this time.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semine on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now. On account of the wedding, you know?
That'll be all. Thanks.
That'll be all. Thanks. So where the hell did he go when I was here last time? I could not find him. Bullshit.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yichin? The bastards. And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yichin.
Sir, I could send a message to the Itchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
You'll be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir.
I will.
Mm-hmm.
Praise Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between life and I'll take it any time. Besides, it's a nice inn along the way. It's a free cash. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place. But I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, no, that was 15 summers ago. What a God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchy. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, mate.
Will you overlook that? I'll bet my brains they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the free cash.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go then.
Ooh, a butcher. It's the first time seeing one of those. Does this old man know any other speed? Or just slow?
Oh, you fool.
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir.
You got it.
Don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Investigate the area of the crossroads by the cemetery. Found it.
Whoa.
A sack of charcoal. That could have fallen off the cart.
You don't say. Is that my dog or your dog?
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is, then. Gnarly! Back here!
Gnarly. Back here.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Gutenberg, while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's a tough question, sir. Nothing happens on God's green earth without his will. If that's the way God wants it, there's nothing you can do.
None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one. Not Wenceslas or Sigismund. No, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
I could almost fall asleep to this weather soundtrack. I always sleep better when it's raining. I don't know if that's just a me thing or like an everybody thing.
see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar, right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Found it.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road. Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here! Here you go. Take it.
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart. Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road. Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
You discovered Apollonia?
Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Samine was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why's that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins, and white ladies.
I know we found bandits, but
I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the whirring of the spinning wheel. Shh! Oh,
Listen.
yeah, I hear it.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
Have you forgotten I was ordained, you ignoramus? For fuck's sake, you was never ordained under.
What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
sure.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there, too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
Me too, brother. Me too.
For a wench, he's got a miserable pair of tits on him.
Those definitely aren't the blacksmith's hands.
You don't say. You really
Easy, boy.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. They look more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Always.
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. He showed us mettle and training. So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
We ought to pounce on them while we have the moment of surprise.
The words of a real man. So get ready, and we'll go for them. Nice and quick before the bastards realize what's going on.
Different color, and he definitely weren't hexed.
To hell with you.
Hello, ladies. Ow!
Right,
What the fuck? Ow, get my ass beat. Ow! Ow!
I'll be done with you in a flash. Yeah, don't spare him.
Did I pick the strongest one or what?
Done.
Bandage.
Fuck.
I hope that's enough.
Hey.
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
You are correct.
Hard to say, but I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
I don't know about that last fight. I got my ass kicked. He was hitting me with the combos.
Then, sir, you tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Johnny, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
I'm game.
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
Alright. It's on this time. It's on like Donkey Kong.
Come on then!
Shit on.
Take that! I'll rip your arse open! I'm hit!
There you are.
Now you're mine!
Right on the noggin!
You should have fucking stayed out of it.
Take that!
Bitch.
They got what they deserved, the fuckers! Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening?
Uh-huh.
Come here!
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Okay.
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands.
Jesus.
I'll go and...
Great.
So, tell me why I shouldn't hang you from the nearest tree.
Which way did he go?
Well, who's going to stop me?
The law?
I can't see any law here.
Mutt. Track.
Here, Matt. Search.
Oh, I don't have anything for him to search. Aha!
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear to you that you're no match for me. Even if the noose is waiting for you, it's still a more pleasant death than getting your head smashed in with a rock. And believe me, I'll do it if there's no other way.
Fuck! Alright, I'll come with you. But you'll put a word in for me.
The fuck I will.
As long as you don't try anything.
Promise me.
I won't promise you anything. Now come on. I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clamoring over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Samin. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
Sure.
A ride would be great. My legs are sore.
Wait until you're my age.
I don't really care to loot any of that shit anyway.
Not at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me over. Doesn't matter whose idea it was. Thief robbing a thief. What a world. I'm still a nobleman, if you don't mind. So I'm not a thief. I'm a robber baron.
A thief's a thief.
Where are you taking us?
To Samin, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realize you can't just execute me.
Ah, it depends. By rights, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and lop your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my pizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
What do you think? If they'll execute a nobleman, they won't think twice about a hired hand or two.
You never know, Henry. Lord Samin is merciful. Maybe this whimpering will soften his heart.
Oh, I'm not whimpering. I'm just trying to tell you how it was.
Bollocks! You're full of shit. Don't believe a word he says, Captain.
Samin might be merciful, but whether he'll be in the mood for this, I can't say.
I'm innocent. I swear on my ma's soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Pah! Every manjikur I dragged to the gallows swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right. You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
They're gonna drop me off by the blacksmith. Nah, this works too, I guess.
Hail Mary.
He changed horses. Oh, that's his horse, I think.
Right, we're in Troskowitz. This is where you get off, Henry.
Thanks a lot, Captain.
Don't forget to go and tell Radovan what happened, so he can stop worrying.
Yep.
Will do.
And drop by Samin sometime. You may be wet behind the ears still, but you're a laugh to have around.
Okay.
Gelobt seist du, Maria.
Welcome. A few days, I salvaged.
Were there
You banned for if you
and where did
I didn't want another quest.
Well,
nothing.
What do you have?
Alright, let's sell these two. This. Once again, I know I'm not going to get a whole lot for these, but don't really care. To be quite honest with you. I just want to free up some inventory space. Keep those in case I ever need them. Alright, now. Let's get all this. And all this. And these for the Doge.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Natürlich, kein Problem. Why? You'll convince me with that price? Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein.
Cool.
Bis bald.
Alright, Mutt.
Here, Mutt.
Here's a good smoked mutton for you. Taylor. Wait. Yeah, they didn't take me back there. What the fuck? Liars. Could have just walked from the other place. Alright, blacksmith.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semin's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realized they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semin, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semin, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down? The whole band?
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the carts and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Semin took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Semin will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks.
Cool.
Come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semin's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truskovitz. What do you think of her?
Well, young Semin is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Semin. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Ratai.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble-born. Old Semin wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
What strange goings-on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition, but that's all I know.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia, but you'll have to ask the Truskovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Samin's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Truskovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
You right. Good John. You've learned Damascus steel. Let's find out more about. Let's go look at. That's worse than what I have on. Let's sell this. Why is my...
Pleasure doing business.
Why is that so low? My agility needs to go up.
Take care.
Wait, why is it agility? Isn't it strength for the weapon? Repair this. $300? No way.
You have a kind master, eh, mutt?
Yeah, to hell with that. Well, alright guys, that is where I'm going to end this video. Thank you so very much for sticking around and watching the whole thing if you did. It truly does mean the world to me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.